Welcome back again to this channel. This is the Captain Gala FX, and we are back with another video, guys. It has been long since we met. Now, today, as you know very well, that the way we used to do it, I've already done a Sunday analysis, which is there in our Telegram community. Our Telegram community name is Trade Superbase FX. Trade Superbase FX. Now, this is our community. For those people who want to join it, we do Sunday analysis. We offer different services. We offer free classes. This is the community. You can catch it from here. It is the Trade Superbase FX. It has got 272 members. You can see. We are also verified on Instagram. You can go and follow us at the Captain Gala FX. We are verified on Instagram. You can go and follow us there. A lot of things going on there. Nowadays, we also do what we call analysis on different sessions, which means we always look for entries from the London session to the New York session and even to the Asian session for those people who will be awake at that particular given time. Now you can join our community. The link will be pinned below so that you can join our community, and you can create an account, a trading account for those people who have been who are already trading. For those who don't know how to trade, you can join our community for some free classes. There's a lot of things we do in that given class. Now today I want just to give you a summary of what we have been doing. Now this is a DXY, the direction. You can see what we have done. This is the analysis we have for the week, and this is what basically we expect on the DXY to do. We know very well that DXY, since Donald Trump took office, the DXY has been dumping. That is a fact, and people have been experiencing a drastic move of the US economy or the US dollar index to the downward, which means the US dollar, USD has been weak. Now we are approaching, or we are seeing a recovery of the same, because if you check on our daily, we are at a demand zone, and basically we are looking for what we call a reversal structure. We are looking for a reversal structure, and this is what we have. Now we know that very well that this is a left shoulder, this is head or a demand zone, and this is a right shoulder. Now we want to see, can this market come back to this zone, because we know very well it is a buy, and this is a very good structure. Some people will call it a W pattern or an inverse M pattern. That is basically also is true for those people who are trading under the pure price action. I also use smart money. You will find that most analysis I will use smart money market concept and pure price action concept. Now we'll see them there. That is the DXY. Now, what do we expect on GBP USD? This is the analysis of GBP USD. This is what we expect. Now, under structural liquidity concept, for those people who understand it, now that is we have a main entry point, and it is a big supply zone on 1 hour time frame. Now we are waiting for this market to tap at least that zone to give us an entry, because we think that this is an inducement for sellers, which we are not going to fall in for it. That is why we do not take any trade from this zone, because we know that this zone is an inducement zone, and we are only waiting for the market to go back to our supply zone so that we can basically, sorry guys, so that we can, I want to remove, I don't trade with the FBS, now I don't know which ads, I only trade with the exam. Now, we're waiting for this market to come back to this zone for our entry so that we can catch that sell. Our entry point is there. We are going to target around 236 pips vis-a-vis how many pips we are going to target. This is a lot of pips to risk. Let us risk about 20 pips. to catch those pips. That is around 25 pips. 25 pips is okay. Now we are risking 25 pips actually to get around 211 pips. That is a good trade. That is on the GBP USD. For those people who do specialization, I know for those people who have been training since 2023, they know very well that sometimes you need what we call specialization for you to be a good forex trader. You also need to be very, very specialized so that you can be a very, very good forex trader. Now this is it. This is what we expect. That is on the USD JPY. Now USD JPY, this is our analysis. Can we at least see this market come back to this zone? Because we are going to have a very good swing buy, but with that swing buy, at least we need to get an entry point from here to grab that around 830 pips. That is then we are risking about 95 pips. 95 pips, which means to get 800 and 800 and pips, 800 and I think it is 95 pips. No, when you're going, sorry for that. When you're going to risk 800 pips, 95 pips to get 800 pips, which means your risk level is going also to reduce. Let me say, if you are a person who always risks about 20% of his account, now you should reduce that risk maybe to 10% so that it can fit that given trade, because that trade matches a risk reward ratio of 1:8. You can still get that a very good amount of money. Then we expect a sell again from there, which means I've given you a trade mostly even for the whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks coming. This is the outlay, and this is what we expect on the USD JPY, so that we can get those specific movement on this given market. Now let us go to Euro JPY. Let me check in there. Sorry guys, I think my internet connectivity is not that good. Internet connectivity is not that good. Now this is what we expect. Sorry for that. 1 hour time frame. Now this is what we expect on 1 hour time frame. This is a trend line liquidity. I think this trend line liquidity should be swept with it that supply zone, so that we can get a nice entry for sell. That is on the Euro USD. Yes, for the Euro USD, basically not USD JPY. I think it is working on 30 minutes time frame. Yes. Now this is basically what we expect. The movement. By the time USD JPY will be falling to take our zone, entry zone, I think Euro USD will be buying. As the time USD JPY starts buying, I think we'll be selling, because they are negatively correlated. That is what we expect. Now silver, let us check on silver. This is what we expect on silver. That is a buy to this zone, because we had already gotten a break of structure. We had already got a break of structure to the downside. You can look at that. We are trading this under 30 minutes time frame. Now break of that structure, we need a retest to the supply. I think it can even be on 1 hour. You will find the same, so that we can at least sweep all pending liquidities which are here, so that the market can tap that demand for us to buy. I think that is what we are going to see this week. That is on the silver. On silver, Euro USD, Euro JPY. Let me confirm. We did not do analysis on that, because I basically don't understand that market on what it is doing. GJ I know is a very favorite pair for very many people. Mostly for buy positions, I will not recommend GJ. I will only recommend GGA to buy it, to sell it from this given point of interest. You expect a sell of GGA at that main supply zone. Sorry guys, I'm yawning too much. Expect, I think I'm very tired because I went for a very long nature walk. Now, this is basically what we expect. A very clear structure on the GJ. There was a break of structure to the downside, which is giving us a huge supply zone on 2 hours. Then our take profit is a top of that demand zone. Now, which means we have around how many pips? We have 870 pips to catch vis-a-vis how many pips? Vis-a-vis around 100 pips. That is basically what we need. And this is a break of structure to the downside, which is very, very good. Now, on uh, on gold, this is basically what we expect on gold. On gold, I think we have what we call a structural liquidity, and also we have a W pattern, which is like this. Now, this is the structure we have on gold. Already, I took the buy position. This is basically what we have. We are going to look for this week on gold. Tomorrow, if you wake up on gold, we need gold to buy. You can even wake up, just go and buy gold. That is basically what we expect. I'm not going to check on the XPS 500 and NAS 100. Those ones basically there's a way I trade them, and mostly I give the signals, sometimes even without me analyzing them. Now the same, this is Audi JPY. This week we have very nice setups. I think we, for those people who have money, I think you're going to make a lot of money because these setups are just crazy. I think we are going to have something very, very good and very, very nice. Now, CHF JPY, this is what we expect basically. Uh, this is analysis we did last week. We are already up on CHF JPY around 154 pips. Now remember, this market, we waited for it for around 2 weeks for it to mature, but basically there was a chopping market up between that period because the market has been chopping downside. Once it tapped our demand zone, we bought that one. We are up with 154 pips. We need this liquidity, all of it, to be swept. We still have around 313 pips to take from that market. Now, for somebody who want to trade this market on up next, let me say you're looking for buy entries in this given market. I think this market should come back to this zone, basically to tap at least to retest, so that we can have a clear direction and move. I think that is basically what you need to do, which means CHF JPY should act like this, something like this too, so that we can have, for those people who never entered on the main entry point, should be having it like this. That is on the CHF JPY. This is what we expect on the CHF JPY. That is a clean and clear buys on CHF JPY. Now, US 30, no analysis, but I traded that market last week. USD card, let me check on USD card. Basically, I did it on daily time frame, but nowadays I don't want to trade a market on a daily time frame. This is what I expect on USD card. I will check on it. NZUSD, no analysis on the same because the market has left a lot of a lot of inabilities and also Eurocard gave us very nice trades last week. This is liquidity basically, that inducement basically. Now we need this market to tap that. I know there is a supply zone here, but above that supply zone there was a fair value gap. Now I need that market to hit that fair value gap above that supply zone so that we can have a nice sell on Eurocard. Now we expect how many pips on Eurocard? We expect about 412 pips on Eurocard. That is basically what we expect. On Eurocard we expect around how many pips? Around around 412 pips. That is on Eurocard. Now guys, that one was our Sunday analysis, and there is where ilifika Sunday analysis yetu. Now for those people who maybe have been looking for our channel, where our channel is to join, I've said it is called Trade Superbase FX, just public channel, just go and search it. Also in the video I will pin the link below on this video so that you can join that given channel and see you at every day. We always do what we call market recap so that we can look for entries pamoja. Basically, we start from the London session, New York session, even up to the Asian session for those people who are always awake. Thank you guys and welcome back. And this is the Captain Gala. Peace out. Next video.